Today I want to discuss a nutrient deficiency that is not very well known and can cause many diseases. I call it electron deficiency. It can be supposedly cured by a science called grounding. Is it for real? Let's dig in right now. Hi, I'm Kenny Loy. I'm a certified nutritionist. I've been helping people with their health since 1999. Today we're going to talk about grounding. Grounding is often called earthing, and it's when we become in direct contact with the electrons on the surface of the earth. These electrons are more abundant in Earth's atoms, so they are negatively charged. A positive charge comes from having more protons than electrons in an atom. These are plentiful in electronic devices and electromagnetic radiation, which we're flooded with daily. In this case, positive is bad. So negative ions help the body, while positive ions hurt the body. The Earth and its atmosphere are full of negatively charged ions, especially around water, such as waterfalls, after a storm, the ocean. So beaches, mountains, and forests are teeming with negative ions. That's just one more reason to go on vacation near the water. We go to the beach as often as possible, and we love to visit waterfalls too. We visited Naples, Florida earlier this year, and we'd love to go to the beach every year. Let me know in the comments below where you like to vacation. Now let me list 4 ways that people use to get grounded and access those electrons from the earth. We'll also look at some studies and then give the potential benefits of grounding. Number 1, walk barefoot on the ground. Since we're all trying to get healthy on a budget, the cheapest way to get grounded is to walk in your backyard. It's free. You see, rubber-soled shoes and indoor flooring have cut us off from contacting the earth. Our bodies have become imbalanced with positive ions. When we take off our shoes and contact the soft grass, especially if it's wet with dew or rain, the earth sends its electrons to neutralize our positive charge. Now let me give a few exceptions here. If you chemically treat your lawn with harmful fertilizers, pesticides, and herbicides, then don't walk on it barefoot. Your skin can absorb those harmful chemicals, so be careful. Also, avoid places that will hurt your tender feet, like dry rocky soil or areas with broken twigs. Obviously, gravel will hurt. Concrete, pavers, and sidewalks are fine, but they may cause bruising on your heels. Diabetics should be extra careful of injury. Now, there may be a risk of hookworms in the soil, but that is very rare, and it can be avoided easily. Just clean your feet well and eat a healthy diet that does not feed parasites, such as bitter greens. Be sure and download our free 5-day meal plan in the description below. Also, avoid wading in brackish water since it sometimes contains flesh-eating bacteria. Number 2, gardening without gloves. Another way to get grounded is to touch the soil with your hands, like in gardening. There are times when you'll need to protect your hands, but take off those gardening gloves and dig in the soil from time to time. Again, make sure it is organic soil without chemicals. Even though your hands get dirty, you'll receive the electrons from the earth, as well as beneficial bacteria from the soil. If you're getting value from this video, please hit the like button. It would sure help us. Be sure and stick around until the end to find out the benefits of grounding. Number 3, using an air purifier. Most of us have to spend lots of time indoors, especially lately. When our homes and offices continue to recycle the same air, it practically becomes toxic. An air purifier can filter out harmful allergens and particles. It can also release negative ions into the air to neutralize the positive ions from our televisions, smartphones, computers, laptops, microwaves, and Wi-Fi. This duplicates the pure air found around waterfalls and oceans. Some humidifiers and diffusers produce negative ions as well. A much cheaper source to purify our air and release negative ions is simply plants. JOANN just did a video on how indoor plants can purify the air. Check out this video, we'll link it in the description below. Add some plants to every room where you spend the most time. Growing some of your food indoors can be beneficial too. Number 4, using a grounding pad. Some people use a grounding pad for their feet or underneath their keyboard while they're indoors. Others use an even larger one called a grounding sheet on top of their mattress. Both plug into the ground socket of any outlet. Studies seem to support improved sleep from being grounded this way. In a blinded pilot study, most subjects fell asleep more quickly, had a better quality of sleep, woke feeling rested, had less muscle stiffness and less back and joint pain, and had an improved sense of well-being. Some subjects even reported improvements in their asthma, arthritis, PMS, sleep apnea, and hypertension. Another study showed that grounding this way drastically reduced the voltage induced on the body from electrical devices. This is easily proven with a voltmeter if you want to test it at home. So what are the health benefits of grounding? Our disconnection from the earth may be one of the most overlooked sources for many of our chronic illnesses. When our body lacks those important electrons and we become positively charged, it affects our mitochondria, leading to chronic fatigue and lower immunity. We need mobile electrons to avoid an abnormal inflammatory response, to ward off infections and recover from injuries. This causes the immune system to be endlessly triggered, which weakens it drastically. Grounding has shown to improve these autoimmune reactions. Look in the description below for my sources. We've already touched on a few of these, but let's summarize it here. Grounding seems to improve sleep, normalize cortisol rhythm, calm the sympathetic nervous system, reduce pain, stress, and inflammation, relieve pain, speed up healing, neutralize free radicals, revitalize cell metabolism, enhance immune function, and purify the blood. That's just too exciting to ignore. Based on these studies on grounding, it seems to legitimately help what I call electron deficiency. Test it for yourself and see if you feel any better. It certainly can't hurt. Add this healthy activity to your day along with eating nutritious food, getting out in the sunshine, sleeping well, drinking purified water, exercising, and getting sunshine. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. We give healthy tips and recipes every week to get you to your best health yet. Happy grounding!